The company commander deliberately stepped on a landmine, and the new recruits froze in fear. But then, he suddenly jumped up unharmed. It turned out that the mine was an anti-tank mine. It wouldn't explode even if 30 men stepped on it together. After this life and death lesson, the unit continued marching toward the front line. Along the way, one of the recruits spotted a dagger on the ground. As he reached for it, a sharp click sounded under his foot. He had stepped on a live landmine. The commander rushed over immediately, knelt down to inspect it, and his face turned grim. It was an anti-personnel mine. He quickly ordered everyone to back up to a safe distance and told the recruit to lift his foot. When he counted to 3, he would step in and take the recruit's place. But before he could even say 1, the terrified recruit suddenly yanked his foot away and sprinted off. The recruit stared in shock until the commander burst out laughing. That mine was another anti-tank mine, another lesson. After these 2 scares, none of the recruits dared act recklessly again. The squad eventually reached a tunnel. Their mission was to plant explosives there to block the enemy's advance. But with so many recruits working at once, the setup went slowly. Just as they were about to finish connecting the wiring, a scout came rushing back with a warning. The enemy had already reached the tunnel entrance. They had no choice but to stop and take cover on both sides, preparing for an ambush. However, the explosives still needed to be detonated to complete the mission. The commander stayed behind to finish the last bit of wiring. Within moments, enemy soldiers entered the tunnel and spotted him. Thinking quickly, the commander pretended to be a deserter and offered to lead them through a shortcut to attack the rear of the friendly forces. The enemy followed him deeper into the tunnel, straight into the ambush zone. The commander subtly signaled the hidden recruits to open fire, but they hesitated, too afraid to pull the trigger. Seeing no choice, the commander raised his rifle and shot the 2 leading enemy soldiers himself. The gunfire alerted the rest, who immediately turned their weapons on him. The commander was hit and fell to the ground. At that moment, the explosives went off as planned, collapsing the tunnel and cutting off the enemy reinforcements behind them. The surviving enemies called for tank support. A tank soon rolled into the tunnel and began shelling the mountainside. In a desperate move, the battalion commander charged forward during a reload window, shoved a grenade into the tank's barrel, tore open the hatch, and sprayed the crew inside with bullets. The tank went dead instantly. In the end, all enemy forces were wiped out, but the company commander, gravely wounded, fell on the battlefield, never to rise again.